for here there is no place. I've cracked the vanity of geoengineering and the need to live in caves for 500 years. I've predicted private nuclear weapons, deciphered symbols of bigotry on some trump cards. I've crashed cookouts with revolutionaries on the wrong end of a burning national park. But when they Skype me up, flashing their press credentials, all they want to know about is my 7-year relationship. I filmed roller coasters under the boots of soldiers. I fed dumbstruck children tales of exploding blimps, only finding rest for an hour or two in the triangular living room of an angry oat farmer. I've noticed it usually rains on the nights I speak. But when they ask about the source of my depression, they fail to notice all the dead trees in the forest and the garbage patches around the oceans. They just want to know my ex's rating on the attractiveness scale. When I scoff at them, they liken me to a deer stupidly dashing away from a Lego car. They photograph my belly from below. They wait till I open my mouth at a crooked angle, then invite an award-winning sketch artist to meld my face onto the body of a beached whale. I get into indie films, but they put a pomelo in my mouth and laugh at my eyebrows. They pay for an ad on the side of a passing train condemning my manifesto on acid rain. When I tell them to fuck off, they revoke my voice. At the cafe, I'm 170 pages into the second draft of my hardball reboot of Personal Responsibility when a honcho with an insecure grin streams my ugly forehead to the world. When I can't help but talk for several hours to a disgraced firebrand with a stunning face, a ripped lilac dress, and 17 Twitter followers, the honcho writes an editorial arguing that I'm one of the world's bigger problems. And so I dream of walking into the sea, just melting into the waves. I want to no longer care about people who disown family members for simply knowing my name. I come back to the national park to see if the revolutionaries are okay. I become the firebrand's 18th follower and can't stop tweeting at her until she agrees to meet me for macchiato. I iron my best flannel shirt. But the firebrand has Googled me and won't act normal until I tell her all about my depression. Sure, she'll discuss her documentary lit entirely by rockets, but she always circles back to that 7-year relationship that landed me in a hospital. And I'd resist her. But there's something about her eyes. And so I tell her of my ex's blush and curls, and the cabbage kitchen we ran together, and the charity she had made me a mascot of, and my favorite goldfinches and philosophers, and my symbolism for two, and my foggy mountain, and our fights, and the hours I passed in the car getting up the nerve just to see her again, and our badminton of humiliation, and my guilt the night I stopped feeling anything, and her face on the day she told me I objectively deserved to die. The firebrand's blue hat rests on the coffee table and smiles at us like some misplaced archaic torso of Apollo. Nothing moves, not even the doorframe, and the firebrand shrugs and must go. And I waddle down my childhood avenue in the general direction of my favorite stump in the forest, the one on which I sat for hours one day talking to my ex about zombies. Thank you.